처음 만났을 때
I accepted a job once.
더
Did
얘기를
it.
합시다.
Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then.
이거
Already,
지금
I
얘가
felt
얘기하는
bound to her
이야기가
By
넷플릭스
destiny.
위쳐 1편에 나와요.
by something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
그러지.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
다 해줍시다, 다. 지금 케어모엔에서 훈련시키는 게 2편 초입 부분에 나왔던 것 같아.
Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
있어.
Yes, I think so.
최대한 많이 얘기를 해줘야
case,
제대로
I'm listening.
찾아내겠지? 자, 그녀의 목숨을 내가 구해줬지.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when
예니퍼가
first called
시리를
Ciri
딸이라고
her
했다고?
daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
계속 할래. 뭔가 이게 스토리 정리가
I
되는데.
have more to say.
Then please do.
내가 죽었을 때 그녀는 그곳에 있었다. 이건 무슨 말인지
It was in
모르겠어.
Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
그럼 시리는 게롤트랑
You claim the
예니퍼가
woman
죽은 줄
has
알고 있는 거야?
Abilities. Tell me about them.
시간과 공간의 숙녀라고 부르지.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places.
사원을
That Ciri
이동하는
carries
능력이 있는
immense
거죠,
power in
시리는.
her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
그래.
Yeah, there's something else.
그럼 성심성의껏 얘기해 봅시다. 고대 혈통의 후손이야.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy. When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
얘는 모든 거를 다 알아도 되는 거야? 뭐 나중에 문제 생기면 털으면 되지 뭐.
Yeah, there's something
마지막
else.
하나인 거 같아요. 이제 그녀는 그것들을 통제하는데 문제가 있다.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see.
없어
Do you
이제.
wish to say more?
내가 아는 모든 건 다 얘기했다.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
얘는 점쟁이가 아니라 심리
Let's
상담사인가?
continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
그러니까 죽은 줄 알고 있으니까. 단델라이온, 예니퍼와 트리스? 예니퍼도 죽은 줄 알고 있잖아. 단델라이온 해봅시다.
Maybe Dandelion.
단델라이온은 누구냐면
They like each other a lot.
게롤트 따라다니면서 노래 부르는 시인이에요. 시인, 음유 시인이라고 해야 되나? 그렇다고 하더라고. 넷플릭스 드라마에 나옵니다. 노래 잘해요. 단델라이온이다. 영화랑 똑같이 생겼는데? 뭐지 쟤? 드라마라 근데 똑같이 생겼어. 단델라이온 완전 똑같은데?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the
제비.
past as well as the future.
제비는 실이잖아요. 실이?
It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
로즈마리와 타임?
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge.
홍등가를 통해 도시로 들어가면 다리가 있다.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
사창가를 인수받았다고? 넬라이온? 빨리 찾아봐야겠는데 내 그리운 친구?
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
근데 누나는 이게 끝이야?
Yes.
그래. 끝일 수 있지. 그리운 친구 단델라이온 빨리 로즈마리 있다니까 빨리 찾으러 가봅시다. 빨리. 대체 로즈마리는 어떤 곳일까? 에덴과 같은 곳인가? 에덴 클럽과 같은 느낌의 뭐야 넌 또?
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
뭐지 이 백정 새끼들이 지금 삥을 뜯으려 그래 나를?
Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's the Witcher for, anyways? To help men in need.
마법을
You
씁시다.
boys look tired. Probably ought to go home
문제를
now.
일으키지 말자.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, Master. Home we will go.
완전히 집에 가라. 깝치지 말고. 백정놈들이 감히 내 돈을 삥 뜯으려고. 은행장 은행이 없네. 아직 안 뜨네. 나 인마. 하.
Oh, you don't mean to.
달려 달려. 우리 친구 단델라이온. 문을 잠가놨어? 잠깐만, 야 단델.
I'll never come back, you stinking staggies.
All's we want.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
뭐야 왜 이렇게 조용해?
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
졸탄? 얘는
Local
부부
colour.
동료인가?
I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out.
이지하지
Here
이지해.
to join me?
With pleasure.
Come on.
일단 한 놈 조져. 야, 감히?
Reminds me of a taste of home.
깝추.
Yeah.
Almost like we never left Bergen.
쳐. 잡아. 저렇게 잡아.
Ah, please. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit.
시들었다고?
Something worrying you?
야 임마. 시리를 찾는 중이야.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
왜? 단델라인
Where's
왜?
Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
단달라이온이 사라진 거야?
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
아 봅시다 또. 항상 사라지네.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is.
최근엔 여자들만 만나고 다녔다고?
Seems he's only been meeting
그렇군.
women of late. The dog.
그게 도움이 될지도 모르겠구만.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
단델라윤의 수첩을 읽어보자. 수첩을 읽어보래요. 로사바 아트레, 그 붉은색처럼 부끄러워하는 장미같이 공정한 로자는 우울한 기분에 빠져들었다. 그녀는 날렵한 드녀의 두오프와 춤을 추기 위해 정중하게 그녀의 수업을 피했다. 길도르프에 있는 정원으로 둘러싸인 매력적인 저택, 몰리. 그녀가 비단가레에서 감촉을 알고 있다 하더라도 그녀는 욕망의 손길에 사로잡혔을 때 그것을 뿌리치지 않았다. 시체한 시소 다음에 있는 저택, 길도르프. 아이 여자들이야? 저 쟤들을 다 찾아가야 된다는 거잖아, 그죠? 레벨업.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred
한크라치에게
Pancratz
7개의 교양 석사의 칭호를 수여한
Viscount
후로
de
영웅왕으로
Letnov.
시작합니다.
the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
저 안에 또 뭐가 있는 것 같은데? 빨간색으로? 보관함! 아, 여기다가 이제 물건 보관을 할 수 있는 건가 봐. 그죠? 그 남작 마을에도 그런 거 있었어. 남작 그 성에도 내 물건을 넣어놓을 수 있는 데가 있었는데 굳이 넣어놓을 필요가 있나? 빨간색이 어디 뭐가 있나? 안 보이지?
Nose is too small.
지 그림이네. 일단 이 지금 퀘스트 목록을 보면 쫓아다니면서 말을 걸어야 돼. 겁나 귀찮은 퀘스트네.
Witcher.
자, 말을 타고 갑시다. 뭐야?
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Whoreson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't
새끼 이거
pay.
깡패 새끼들이네. 구해줘야겠구만.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead. Not your concern.
자, 베스필라에겐 새로운 보호자가 생겼다.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
나.
Mine offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if
깎아준
you're a
건지
good
싸구려인지
bargain
한번
or
알아보자고.
just cheap shit.
다 모가지를 짜버리면 되는 거 아니야? 어. 빠뜨린 다음에 찌르는 게 이게 원콤이야. 겁나 좋은데?
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
안심해, 지워질 테니까.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess.
새끼는 구해줬는데
I suppose I
지랄임?
must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
자, 가기 전에 그래 단델라이온 얘기나 떠들고 가봐.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well,
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in
굿가에서
Harborside,
봤다.
strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
다른 세탁부에 대해 너한테 물었다고?
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours?
목욕탕을 털려고 했나?
I don't
단델라이온이?
know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff
아니면
for no
그냥
reason.
물어본 건가?
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Horvir, more likely.
실인가 보다 이게.
Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
오케이.
Thanks for your help.
굿바이.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
알았어. 전해주지 내가. 자, 그 전에 파밍을 좀 합시다. 노력의 대가. 어허. 나. 바빠. 나와 이 난쟁이 놈들아.
Kiswex.
왜 이렇게 말이 왜 이렇게 조작하기
Faster.
힘들지? 말? 내가 못하는 거야?
Take it easy.
Make friends with the bathhouse.
What's come?
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
옷?
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So
아씨.
you're
이씨. 안 본 눈. 일단 안 본 눈 빨리
you and
안 본 눈
Dandelion.
삽니다.
I mean, how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind
추악하구만.
drunk.
응? 추잡해. 그리고 그 다음엔 뒷부분을 알고 싶지 않아.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
아니 왜 그런 식으로 옷을 입는지
I know this
물어봅시다.
is none of my business, but why do you?
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a
Doppler?
tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay
아
interested.
이거 좀 괴롭다. 그냥 빨리 물어보고 갑시다.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
무슨 이야기를 했는데
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an
으쓱대지
ordinary
마.
chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't
칼크스타인?
mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings on, impressive. Fiery beasts
타는 야수들이
circled
화영대
his
주변을
pyre,
맴돌더니
then rose into
하늘로
the
올라가서
sky and
글자들을
exploded
세웠다.
to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Thanks for your help, and
도움이 안 되네요 이
nice to meet
팀이.
you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
다 내가 너한테는 절대로 옷을 사지 않았다.
Want a snuggle, boogeyman? Handsome knight.
새끼 생긴 건 잘생긴 건 알아보고
Go, go.
끼를 부리네. 공부 아줌마가.
On your head, could you-
You don't look at all like other women.
마라벨라에게 갑시다. 마라벨라. 다시 마을 안으로 들어왔네요.
Granddad
sick.
Fall upon your knees before the eternal fire.
잠깐만, 여기 미용실 이발소 가위가 있는데 머리 자를 수 있나? 읽기 이발사. 이발할 수 있나봐.
Looking for a barber? Well, you found one. Welcome.
헤어스타일 좀 바꿔봅시다.
Plough and shave the gentleman's noggin for half price.
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
자, 일단은 머리 모양을 한번 바꿔봅시다. 엘프 반역자 스타일은 대체 뭐지? 미리 볼 수가 없네. 어떤 스타일인지.
This is not what I wanted.
What do you mean, not what you wanted? Are you cut and coiffed? You are. And even as even can be, I'd say.
머리꼬리 많이 아니고.
This is not the look I wanted.
And this is not the fate I wanted. I was to be an alderman in Mahakan. Instead, I shave and cut tramps and ragamuffins.
뭐야, 뭘 바꿔준 거야, 머리를.
You shrug and you take it.
되려 뻔뻔한 새끼네 이거. 야.
Oh, welcome back to you.
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too.
이게 엘프 그거야? 포니테일만 남기고 면도해주게. 옆쪽은 깨끗이 면도하고 위는 짧게, 뒤는 포니테일로. 이걸로 가봅시다. 뭔가 이게 깔끔해 보일 것 같아. 오, 좋아, 강해 보여. 자, 수염. 콧수염과 이어진 구렛나룻, 이거 별로고. 짧게 다듬은 턱수염. 느낌 있어. 좋아, 강해 보입니다. 강해 보여.
So long.
아, 뭐 김병진가? 김병진 스타일로 잘라놨는데 윗머리 짧고 뒷머리는 길고. 느낌 있어. 괜찮아. 근데 강해 보이니까 일단 좋습니다.